I'm seeing shimmers in this long-lasting dream. A made-up image, bringing back memories. Yes, I've been wasting like most of my life.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be trying some new makeup. I really love how this look turned out. So it's new eyeshadow. I'm using a color corrector. I'm using a new highlighter. So it's all like really exciting stuff that I'm using for the first time actually, and I'm quite pleasantly surprised with the result of it. So without further ado, let's quickly jump into the video. Okay guys, I'm gonna jump in with primer. Colorbar sent me their latest primer. This is their Waterbomb Magic Water Primer, Hydrating Glow Primer. Everything about that sounds amazing. I'm gonna take 2 pumps. Oh my goodness, that smells beautiful. This smells amazing. Wow, that feels and looks beautiful. Great, I'm happy with this. It's so good. It's $8.50. It's really good. Then I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox Pore Minimizer Primer. You know the deal. I'm just gonna apply that on my nose. Okay, I'm just gonna put on one more product before I move on to my base. I'm taking the M.A.C Strobe Cream. This is in PinkLite. I've loved this product and I continue to love it. I put it on my body as well. I'm wearing a top. It feels like Nykaa. I'm just going to pat that into my skin. Just apply the tiniest amount of primers and you want to just pat it into your skin. Make sure you have a good amount of like skincare going on underneath your foundation, because it really helps the foundation stay fresh for a very long time. So make sure you are putting these hydrating juicy primer on your skin. Alright, skin looks beautiful, looks very clean and amazing. Alright, so I'm gonna take the Nykaa InstaBlur color correcting stick. We have a lavender one for paleness and we have a yellow one for dullness. We've got a green one for acne, a deep orange one for deep dark circles, and then we've got medium dark circles. So I think I have medium dark circles, so I'm gonna take this one. And yeah, this is in peach, which is actually quite perfect. So yeah, creamy blendable formula with pomegranate seed oil and camellia extract, long-lasting performance. I usually never use color correctors because I feel like it's too many layers. First you put this, then you put 2 concealers, then the powder. I feel like it's a lot and I don't require color correctors. Like I'm fine with just concealing my eyes. But this is the packaging. Let me show you. It's like the lipsticks. So this is the packaging of it. I feel like they've got some hydrating cream like thing going on. I don't know what that thing is in the center. So any color like this, like a salmon peach color, is very good for cancelling out darkness. So you can also do it around your mouth and lip. If you find that darkness around your lip, these are really good to use. So I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. That actually helped. It's quite thin as well and very hydrating. You can still see the cream underneath. So okay, this actually did a pretty fabulous job of cancelling out the darkness, which is great. Now this is not a concealer, so it's not going to completely conceal your darkness. Okay, so if you have like a heavy darkness going on underneath your eye, using a color corrector does help, but use the tiniest amount and just pat it with your finger, because it warms the product and also you'll get a very thin layer. So I love what it did to my under eye. It actually just cancelled out that darkness, so now it becomes easier for me to conceal the remaining darkness. This is the deep dark circles. This is the orange corrector. Orange color, see that color? People use orange lipstick, but I think if you have a corrector, why not? So can you see the peach one that I just used? This is like a salmon color and it dulls it down. Now this is so much more brighter, which is better for deeper, darker circles. Okay, so that's the difference between 2 correctors. So depending on what you're battling, you can pick the corrector accordingly. Okay, I'm going to use the lavender one. It says for paleness. Where am I pale, you guys? Let's see. So pretty. I just love, just because of the pastel color, I'm gonna apply it. Dullness though, let's see, I don't know where I'm dull, but I think lavender is usually meant for like brightening, like, you know, just like bringing it back to life. Like, you can see how it just lit up my face. So I don't really find the use for lavender, to be honest with you. So I just wanted to try out. I'm gonna try the mint one around here because there's redness going on, and I thought, why not, since we're here. So this is for acne. So usually sometimes we have like redness all around from acne, like I have one here. So I guess that will help us cancel the redness out. So I'm taking the mint one and I'm just going to apply it on my acne spots and around the nose. So one thing I like about these correctors is that it's very light, very thin. It's not one of those thick cakey formulas. So I think that helps also because you don't want too many layers underneath your makeup. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I found this as well in my drawer, so I thought I might as well use it. This is the Studio Fix Soft Matte Foundation Stick, and it is in the shade NC30. Now I feel like this is slightly yellow for my skin. Yeah, it's slightly darker. I used to be NC35, you know, like even darker than this, but I don't know. I think sitting at home we've sort of like paled out. Okay, so I tried these sticks. They're not very full coverage like the liquid foundation. That one is beautiful and it's full coverage. The stick ones I think are slightly like skin, you know, your skin but better finish. I think that's what this stick is going to do. See now, it's got the lightest coverage ever on your face. I definitely am going to apply some liquid foundation on top because I'm not a stick gal. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is apply a liquid foundation on top. I busted this old one out. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage in Nude Beige. I absolutely love this foundation because it's like one of those classic foundations I used back in the day. It's super amazing for dry skin. If you have that flaky skin and you're just like, Miles, no foundation is hydrating enough, this is under budget and it's so good. It will completely illuminate your face. This is quite an old one. I hope I don't break out with this. Time to declutter my makeup, I'm telling you. Apply a very thin layer. What I love about this foundation also is that it is again very thin in consistency. It's not one of those thick finishes. Can you see that? Like, it just blends beautifully, dude. Oh, I miss using this foundation. It is, oh my god, I'm so glad I used it today. I've been using this for years and it's awesome. And look at the shade range on this. It's pretty damn good as compared to anything else. It's got a dark chocolate, it's got rich cocoa, it's got all the deep shades you would not get in other foundations otherwise. So it's definitely got a lot of shades that you could play around with. It's got the lighter ones as well. So I am Nude Beige. It's sort of like a medium one, but definitely try this out. So girls that have oily skin, stay away from this because it's very hydrating on the skin, okay? It's for 1,250 bucks. It is worth every penny that you will spend on this foundation. I have gone through 4 or 5 bottles of these and I continue to love it. So now, moving on to concealer. Firstly, I'm taking again the LA Girl Pro Conceal. What a brand. I love it for these products. And I'm taking the shade Pure Beige. You know. And what I'm going to do is apply the tiniest amount because we do have the color corrector going on, so we don't need too much of concealing. Use only what you require. Do not over conceal because it's just going to create too many layers. And just take a damp sponge and make sure you are blending it all around. So I'm going to take the same sponge and I'm just going to go over my lid because it has darkness over there. So I'm just going to even out the skin by putting the concealer up as well. Okay, and that is the concealing done. I think it is just, everything is going so well right now. The products are just beautifully merging together and the base is looking amazing, like you can see. So I'm taking the M.A.C concealer. This is their Studio Fix concealer in NC30 as well, just like the foundation, but this is much lighter. So I'm gonna apply this in the inner corner for brightness. And you want to take your sponge and start blending it out. You can instantly see the brightness, right? That's what we need. So for powder, I'm going to take the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I've gone back to this because I've missed it a lot. Actually, I haven't used this in a while. So take your damp sponge and blend out the creases, and take my damp sponge, dunk it in any loose powder that you're using, and you just want to bake. That is it. Boom. And I'm going to take the rest of the powder that's remaining, and I'm just going to press it all over my face, because look at that, it instantly mattified it, but it's also hydrating at the same time because we're using a damp sponge and a loose powder. So both of this, the combination of a damp sponge and loose powder, is something that should not terrify you, because it's actually the best secret to a flawless makeup. It's like the reason why so many beauty bloggers have their makeup looking very flawless. Like, what is the secret? It's setting the face and using the right technique to set it. So make sure you are taking your powder and you're pressing the loose powder into your skin, just like that, and it's gonna hold the foundation in place for as long as you want, darling. Okay, since we're using some new products, I also have the Smith 104. This is the Smith Cosmetics. So I'm taking the same brush and I'm just gonna dust off the excess powder that I have. Alright guys, so my base is done. Beautiful. I loved all the products. It looks amazing. Now let's move on to the brows. For brows, I have the Rufa Beauty Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ebony, and this is for 500 rupees. It's written right here. So I'm going to try this because I haven't tried a brow pencil from them. I think this is their new launch, and this reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills and NYX component. Okay, so let's see how this works. Oh wow, that was really easy to apply. Hello, that is really great, and the nib is so fine, like it's so slim that you can exactly pinpoint like where you have. Sometimes we have gaps here, right? You can actually fill it in with this pencil. Ooh, I like the color as well, Ebony. Yup, this seems like the right color because it's like a cool tone color. I don't like warm color for my brows because naturally I have like black hair. Okay, that is very cool. It actually gave me a very precise finish. Okay, for eyes I have 3 new palettes. This is the Mercury Retrograde palette by Huda Beauty, and it is stunning. I used this for a tutorial on my IGTV, and this looks stunning. It's got pastel shades, it's got neutral shades. It's a beautiful different palette after so long. And then we have the Huda Beauty Nude Medium palette, again a delicious palette. So pretty. Look at the shades right here. Like, this is so up my alley. I love this burnt orange color and this bronziness going on here, and also rosiness. So delicious, and the packaging is everything. This is the Nude Light. This is how it looks, and it is beautiful, man. Oh my god. I'm taking the PAC 104 blending brush. I always begin with the fluffy brush for all over the lid, and I'm taking the shade Karma right here, and I'm just gonna apply that in my crease and also like just messily all over. It's definitely warm. It's got a rosy undertone to it, like you can see. The shadows have minimal fallout. It's got maximum pigment. It's perfection. I'm trying Off Balance. This is a very mauvey beautiful color here, leaning towards lavender. I got these new brushes from Smith Cosmetics, so I want to try these. This is the Smith 247 brush. Technically, I was supposed to move in on the 30th of August to 1st of September into my new apartment, but it seems like it's delayed, and today is the 4th and I'm still here. There's some pending work going on in the house, so that's happening. Okay, I'm taking this cool tone color. It's called Crash. It's this one right here. It's gonna give me like a very good depth on my crease. I'm picking up the Pro Art PE23 brush and Crash, and I'm just gonna apply it right in my crease. And because it's a cool tone shadow, it's going to give an illusion of a deep set eyes. It's going to give me that carving that I need very subtly. So It's a gray stone color, so it's gonna look really good. You see that depth? Very subtle, but these colors, they do magic when the look is complete. For my lid, I want to take this Galaxy shade right here. Oh my god, it is stunning. The best way to apply this is with your fingers itself, because it's not going to pick up on a brush. The warmth of your finger is beautiful for shadows like this. I'm going to pick the shimmer teal shadow right here. I'm taking the Smith 304 brush. It's a very tiny shader brush which will pick up the shimmer perfectly. I know it's a shimmer shade, but I want to put that on my lower lash line. I'm picking up Hot Mess over here. I'm taking my Smith 247 brush, the same one, and I'm just going to put it on the outer corner. I just want to deepen this bit. Okay, so I'm taking the Lakme Absolute Kohl. This is the Gelato collection and it's the shade 1 Mandarin. It's a very beautiful orange color and I put that in my waterline and I feel like it has so much color. It looks really nice. Usually we don't think of orange in the waterline, but I guess it looks pretty. I'm picking up this color right here. It's called Haze. I'm taking the Smith 205 brush and I'm picking up this really dark plum color. It's called Vortex. Okay, for mascara, I'm taking the Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline. Okay, so before I put on my lashes, I want to apply Supermoon, which is this white shade right here. Okay, so for lashes, I'm taking the Renee lashes and this is in 3D 15. These are the ones right here. It looks really pretty and very wispy, so let's try it out. When your lashes are a little bit big for you, and they are sometimes on purpose, you can customize them. So just measure them, and I feel like they need to be cut a little bit, so you will cut from the outside in. Okay, never cut it from here because it's going to be very odd. So cut little by little. So I'm going to take the first bar out. Yeah. Okay, so I took the bar out. So now I'm going to check. I think I can cut one more out. Yep, this looks like it would fit. So I'm taking the Pro Art eyelash glue. If you want to know what glue I'm using, it's available on Nykaa. I really don't care about lash glues, you know, I pick up whatever I find. The Lash Duo was very, very famous, but this is like a black color one. I don't really care about glues. Yeah, whatever works, works. Okay, so I'm going to stick the lashes with my fingers because I don't have nails, luckily, and pick my tweezer and place it. And it's that simple. Now don't let it just sit flat. You wanna, it's still a little bit wet, right, the lash glue, so you want to make sure you're pushing the outer part of your lash up and then slowly coming towards the inside and making it sit high instead of flat like this. There you go. Instant lifts of the lashes. Lashes make so much of a difference, darling. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty Lifeliner. There is a liquid liner on one side and then there is a kajal sort of a thing on the other side. So it's a pencil and a liquid liner together, which can be very useful. So I'm taking the liquid liner part of it just to show you an up close, and I'm just gonna fill the inner parts because the lashes look half over here, right? So you want to make sure they're seamless. So you just have to draw a tiny little line. Okay, it wasn't recording, unfortunately. So I took my Smith 131 brush and my Hoola bronzer and I just contoured slightly. I'm trying this Smith 124 brush. It looks like a very sharp, dense brush for nose contour. I'm just gonna try it. Ooh, it's just like way too sharp. No. For blush, I have a new brand right here. It's such a pretty packaging. It's Kiro. It's a glow-on blush duo. It's got rosehip oil and calendula oil. The shade is 02 Perfect Pink and Fresh Grapefruit. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a very pretty blush. It's also got a mirror. But I'm gonna since my eyes are very lavender, I'm gonna take the Flower Beauty Sweet Pea blush because it's super, like, you know, it's matching my eye. I'm gonna bake a little bit to clean up this right here. So I'm taking the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Banana Bread. So we're gonna let that sit for about 30 seconds and we're gonna move on to the highlighter. Okay, for highlighter, I'm using the K-Beauty Illuminating Highlighter. I've got all 6 shades right here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I like Champagne Fizz because I've used this and it was beautiful. So I'm gonna pick this one and keep this aside. However, they do have Frosted Ice, which is also slightly lavender. Maybe I should use this. They have Honey Glaze, which is a deeper one. They've got Rosy Dew, which has a pink hue. They've got Sunlit Gold, and they've got Copper Shine. So they have like a lot of it. I'm taking this Huda Beauty Blend and Bake face brush and I'm just gonna dust off the bake. You can automatically see how it chiseled and defined and cleaned up the contour. Love this packaging. I love how compact it is. It's so slim. It's like the iPhones of makeup. It's too slim and the packaging is very high quality. Love it. Loving the rose gold. Oops. So yeah, this is the one. It looks pretty damn good. I'm picking the brush, Smith 112 brush, Frosted Ice. Never used this before. Let me sprinkle my face with some PAC Micro Finish Setting Mist. This helps to hydrate the skin and also helps your highlighter pop more. Are we ready? Are we ready for Frosted Ice? Woo, mama! That is good! So I'm just gonna apply this underneath my eye. I always do that, just above here. That is gorgeous. It's actually very beautiful. It reminds me of the Soft and Gentle by MAC actually. Yeah, I like these. Like, I remember using this when it first came to me. This is Frosted Ice. It's got a lavender hint to it, but I recommend the Champagne Fizz for like medium skin tones if that's what you're looking for. But this highlighter is gorgeous, man. It's really good. I can see myself using this highlighter a lot. So I'm taking K-Beauty lip products. This is the shade Unleash and this is the shade Climax. It's a little bit darker. Such a pretty color. Climax. It's like it's beautiful. Alright, so I'm using the Dyson Coral. I got this a while ago and I've been using it ever since I got it. It's cordless.
I'm seeing shimmers in this long-lasting dream.
Alright guys, so that's all I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video because I loved doing this video. I love how this look turned out. I'm looking super sassy and extra glam with nowhere to go. But that's okay. I'm so glad I tried it. If you want to follow my new home journey and where I'm at, etc., please don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I upload a lot of stories there daily. So yeah, we'll catch up on Instagram and hopefully see you in my new house in the next video. Chalo yaar. Okay guys, bye. Take care and be safe. Love you.